But talking about credit card points can tune people out because they hear things like 100,000 or 200,000 points, and it's like, well, that's worth pennies, so it's not worth my time to get invested in that whole process. And I'm sure some people who make a ton of money may think that collecting points might be hardly worth their time. Spending money on flights and hotels is irrelevant. But honestly, it's even more beneficial to them. My buddy, for example, spends $100,000 to $200,000 a month, and he's quickly earned over 1.2 million points. That's roughly $25,000 just for the money that he needs to spend anyway. So with all those points, he can get really nice 100,000 point flights easy and save a ton of money. But shout out to him, he's actually about to get the black card. He's doing it really big, so good for him. But points for someone like him, could be a nice bonus to the money that he spends anyway. But for the rest of us with average American spending habits, I think the system is even more important to maximizing the value of our money. I know I'm rambling here a little bit, but before we really get into it, hear me out for a second. There's a lot of hype about cards out there like the Citi Double Cash that gives you 2% back on everything. And yes, that card has no annual fee, but I say big whoop, who cares? The AMEX Gold, for example, is a far better card, and it has an annual fee, but it's pennies in comparison to the benefits you get. Now let me show you why. According to Fool.com, the average American household spends $4,464 on groceries and $3,459 on restaurants and takeout annually. That's a huge chunk of people's annual spending. Now if you bought all that on the Citi Double Cash card and you earn that 2% cash back, that's $158. Well, if you bought all that on the AMEX Gold card, which earns points that can match 8% cash back, and you've earned $633. So yes, it's points, not direct cash back. But the idea is you're going to be using these points on things that you would be spending your cash on anyway. So what's the difference? Well, some people do like direct cash back, and I get that. But for a much better return, I think it's worth taking a look at. If you're ever going to be buying a flight or a hotel room again, then trust me, this is the way to go. So starting with the cards that earn points is the AMEX Gold, the Green, the Platinum, the Preferred, Everyday,